Now, from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is Your Weather Tonight. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go now, heading right on into our Thursday evening. And after a very sunny, becoming fairly mild afternoon, really some enjoyable weather out there. The only drawback today was the wind, but heading into the evening, the wind will continue to diminish and temperatures will, again, slowly but surely ease down through the 60s. So not a bad looking Thursday evening on tap. I tell you, really heading all the way into the weekend. I think you're going to like my forecast. But as we get into next week, the weather pieces of the puzzle may become a little more dicey, and the opportunity of severe weather may be coming back into the forecast as well. Otherwise, 74 today at DFW, widespread 70s around the Metroplex. These were your daytime highs. Again, most of us somewhere in the 70s, still a few 60s off to the northwest. But again, by and large, like I mentioned, a very mild afternoon. And again, we are going to be turning warmer heading into the weekend. So today, radar completely quiet, right? Today was the first day after the last several, right? 3 days in a row, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, where we did have active weather around the area. Again, today, quiet. Even looking around the region, we're quiet. That's going to be our forecast heading into the weekend. The big upper level storm system that, of course, brought us all of the active weather during those last several days, well, it now continues to push off to the east. And well, look up and down the eastern seaboard, look down towards the Florida Peninsula. That is ongoing active weather, including severe weather, obviously highlighted in red. The opportunity of severe weather heading into the evening, large hail, damaging winds, and in some locations there may be even a few tornado warnings heading into the evening as well. But here's the storm trough, right? That was the culprit of all the active weather that we, again, saw for the last several days. That continues to push off to the east. Here's the good news heading into the weekend. It's this right here. It's a big ridging pattern, right? So that's going to be quiet weather. Again, you can see underneath it, simply put, nothing really going on, but just looming over my shoulder. Well, we are going to have a pretty dynamic upper level storm system. It's going to be arriving just in time for Monday. The exact track is what's really going to matter as we get a little bit closer and head into Monday. Is it going to skew a little further to the north, taking the better opportunity of rain and storms further to the north, or is it going to be a beeline, red line, center line track directly across North Texas? And again, we have a better opportunity of rain, storms, and severe weather. Regardless of the track, the latest model data continues to suggest, you see the pink going to white, that storm system is going to intensify right over the southern plains. So somewhere in the southern plains, there is going to be some active weather, again, as we head into Monday. Here's what the Storm Prediction Center thinks, so just the very latest outlook from them. Again, this would be for Monday. They're drawing some red all the way down towards even the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Right now, they're blinking the better opportunity of severe weather, again, off to the northwest. But again, regardless, this is several days away. This will continue to change and evolve heading through the weekend. Of course, we will keep you up to date on that over the next couple of days. Even outside of that, I can tell you deeper into next week, there may be additional opportunities of severe weather as well. Otherwise, this evening, tonight, even as we go through tomorrow, Friday, simply put, around the region, we're quiet. We're quiet here in North Texas. Like I mentioned, really just great weather. There's no other way to put it, again, heading into the weekend. So overnight lows tonight. It's going to be another night where, again, for some locations, it's going to be chillier, right? Some mid-upper 40s around. Here in the Metroplex, we're going to be a little bit closer to 50. But then as we get into tomorrow, we're going to begin to turn the corner with definitely a sharp warm-up heading into the weekend. Still a few 70s off to the northeast, right around 80 locally here in the Metroplex. But even a few mid-80s possible out in our western counties. And then as we get into Friday night, early Saturday morning, widespread 50s, very close to 60 around the area. And then take a look at this as we begin to head into the weekend. Generally 80s across North Texas. And take a look out to the west. A few locations may be getting very close to that 90-degree mark. And that will be the theme even into the early part of next week as well. So we build on the temperatures, at least over the next several days, again, heading into the weekend. Then by Monday, there's that opportunity of rain and storms, maybe severe weather I was talking about. And then for the middle end of next week, another opportunity of some rain, some storms with another slow-moving storm system. Could be some hits of severe weather in there as well. But look at your temperatures continue to build. By Wednesday, we may be talking about locally here in the Metroplex temperatures very close to 90. More coming up right after this.